Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm really excited to share with you guys a really high value knife that I just came across recently. So we're going to take a look at the Kershaw Link, and the Link is not a new design. It came out probably a year ago, but this one's a bit different. This is a House of Blades exclusive, and it is done in S35VN blade steel in lieu of the 420HC that the normal Link is made with. So we're going to take a look at this knife, hopefully give you guys a little bit more information, but again, really high value knife, definitely one for maybe a new knife collector or someone looking for a really high quality user. This is a great knife to recommend to friends, or even if you're a knife collector and looking for a nice beater potentially, I think this is a great option. So let's go through the specs. Overall impressions, I'll give you guys some details, kind of normal format. So spec-wise, actually, this is what it ships with, nothing too exciting, but in the sub $100 range, which is where this knife is found, I hope you're not expecting any more than that. Alright, spec-wise, so a few comparisons, which we'll allude to throughout the video. The Kershaw CQC7K. The two are actually pretty much the exact same size despite the angle of the camera here. And then the ZT0220 Yenzanzo design. I grabbed this one because this is an S35VN as well, same blade steel. The CQC7K's or probably 8CR13 MOV, a Chinese steel. So, alright. Blade length is 3.25 inches. Handle length is 4.4 inches. Overall is about 7.6 inches. Now, according to the manufacturer's specs, it weighs in at 4.8 ounces. My scale, 4.89. Not really a huge difference, but just in case. Alright, so again, S35VN blade steel, nice stone wash on this one. Now this is a speed safe open, which is essentially an assisted blade. Uses a spring, so a little more tension on the close, but a little bit of pressure and it flies open. Alright, now you guys may have different feelings about speed assisted blades. According to Kai USA, they outsell all the rest of the models. So normal buying public non-knife people love speed assists. So it is what it is. Alright, overall impressions, we're through the specs here. So overall impressions, again, exceptional value. You're really getting a lot of bang for the buck at what is, I think, it's 80 Street essentially. It did, at the point that I bought this, have free shipping, so that's always nice. It was just 80 bucks to my door. And again, it's a step up from the original Link that came out probably a year ago. 420HC is essentially comparable to VG10. So going from VG10, which most of you are probably familiar with, up to S35VN is a nice performance jump, at least in my experience. Again, everyone's going to have a different opinion, but that's kind of the accepted norm, and that's what I've seen. Now, the original one that comes in the 420HC, those go from like 40 to 45 bucks. This one's 80, so almost double the price depending on the configuration you're looking at. This is an aluminum scale with a Type 2 hard anodized. This one's done in blue with a red back spacer, and it does come with a deep carry pocket clip, so some nice upgrades for sure on this model. I'll put links in the description box below to where you can find it. Since there is only one dealer, that will make your life a little bit easier. Now on the website it does say that they will be doing some black wash blades in the future. So either blue with stonewash or black wash, and then red. I got the blue. Red with stonewash or black wash. And then on the red handled version you do have a blue back spacer, so red, white, and blue. This is made in the USA. For those of you where that's a huge concern, then that you can happily buy this one. And S35VN is made in the USA, or 420HC on kind of the lower end model is also a USA produced steel. So made in the USA, all USA parts. The model number is 1776. Here's the specific model number on this one, 1776 blue, SW for Stonewash, HOB for House of Blades. So there are the markings kind of while we're on the subject. But yeah, really good bang for the buck. I'm really happy with it. I actually had the original Link model for a little while. I was going to do a video on it. My best friend came to visit. He was really fond of that knife because he liked how slender it was. You know, the handle here, he liked the slender blade stock, and so that one went home with him, of course, and I never did a video on it, which is fine. There are plenty of videos, I'm sure. Alright, now the temptation for this model among knife enthusiasts is to say, well, I wish they would have done this, or I wish they would have added that. You know, I would be happy if it was X, Y, or Z. And really that's kind of a... I understand it, I get it, I do it as well, but if you want to keep it in the sub $100 range, this is pretty much the best that you're going to get. There is a very comparable Kershaw blur out there that's done an S30V that's also 80 bucks, so that's a comparable option for those who are in that price range but maybe seeing what else is out there. The other comparable options within the ZT lineup are, of course, the ZT0770, which essentially is the same size, has very, very similar design language, if not identical. I never picked up the 0770, but a non-knife friend, I did help them buy that as their first knife, so I've handled it numerous times. You go one step above that, and we kind of have the ZT Unicorn, which is the 777, their first, you know, kind of mind-blowing knife that started the limited edition craze, essentially. All in-house designs from ZT, all carry very similar design language, but you go 777, 0770, and 1776, all the way down to, you know, more entry level. If we want to break it down even more, we can go to the original 1776 Link, same knife, with the 420HC, and you know, various handle colors. So, you know, lots of options out there. You can pretty much get something in whatever price range you want. But if you are going to say, I wish it had X, Y, or Z, well, they have knives with X, Y, or Z. They're just costing what it costs to put X, Y, and Z on said knives. So, you know, again, if you're looking for something a little bit more, keep in mind it's going to be more expensive. So this is probably the best I think they can do for 80 bucks. Alright, now, this isn't a hard use knife necessarily. It doesn't have a tremendous amount of grip. It does fit in the hand really well. It's got really nice ergonomics. It's going to fulfill 100% of any EDC tasks or everyday tasks that you need. And it possibly excel over other knives to a certain degree. Got the 0220 here again. Look at the difference in the blade stock. Thinner blade stock is pretty much going to slice better each and every time, all other factors being equal. Now this one with a flat grind comes up pretty high here on the blade. It's going to perform well also, but of course the thinner one here is going to perform a little bit better for kind of your normal slicing tasks. Anyways, that is definitely one difference there. Okay. What else? What else? I guess that's pretty much it. I think I've pointed out just about everything you need to know. Again, this is a great knife if you're looking for a beater, if you want to get a knife for your non-knife friend. A lot of bang for the buck, a lot of value. I don't really care if it's made in the USA. That's not something terribly important to me, but something that is really important is the warranty on it. If you live in the United States, the nice thing is you can send this one to, you know, into the ZT factory here in the United States, no problem. You can call them, you can talk to them about it first, they'll answer the phone. It makes warranty and service really, really simple to use. If you are outside of the United States, it's probably a moot point for you guys, but again, the customer service is quite good, and so that does factor into the value proposition of this knife. You know, materials and price aside, knowing that you have a good warranty service, so that's definitely something to value. But really nice little knife. I I like the deep carry pocket clip upgrade, as I think most people do. The longer I've collected knives, the less important deep carry is to me. And you're always going to have people on one side or the other, deep carry, normal carry. But it's a nice addition. This is an upgrade from the pocket clip that is on the normal 1776. So, yeah. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, at this price point, this is something I think a lot more of you guys can get into and be excited about. And really happy to see them pushing the envelope and putting out really high value folders. And of course, no doubt House of Blades had requested this build and was probably instrumental in kind of the pricing and so forth. Anyways, links will be down below to, I guess, the two models that they have now. In the future, there will probably be more versions of this knife, either different colors, black wash versus stone wash. So you'll just have to kind of search around the site. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Many more videos to come. I'll see you on the next one.